Guys, hold on. Okay. Say, I want to welcome you to another episode of the Warzone and tell you thank you for taking the time out to tune in, because you know without you good people, I would not have a show. We're running 3 years deep on the zone, and it is what it is. I had some people over the weekend trying to figure out when I was going to do a show. Let me explain something to you. I got a life outside of the show, and I have to finish my courses, so there will be nights when I don't come on. But you know I'm coming, and when I come, I'm bringing that smoke. So tonight we're going to talk about HISD, and tomorrow I'm going to talk about Client Forest. I really wanted to switch this Client Forest show for tonight, but I had advertised HISD and SEL, so I want to get down to it. My mama always told me, if you lie, you steal. If you work for a bunch of liars, then most likely you're going to start stealing. Now, I know it's some people that don't want me to do this show, but the hell with you. I get to do what I want. I'm not afraid of you, your attorneys, anybody. See, the problem with you people is you think you can steal our tax money and we don't say anything about it. You think you can frighten us and we won't say anything about it. But I come tonight to preach the gospel. I come to expose them again because they need to be exposed. Now, all you advocates and activists that are out there, you're watching, take notes. It's a reason I'm the king of the mountain, because I get the results. The other day, Client Forest High School baseball coach was suspended, and it's a lot going on out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not playing with nobody. And hopefully he loses his job for what was done. So, you know, if you out of pocket right now, I'm coming to see you, man. I'm coming to see you, bro. I want everybody in HISD to know one thing. I'm coming to see you. And I'm coming to see you for a reason. When the pandemic started, y'all got billions of dollars. And you ran through those billions of dollars. You didn't make any money go down to the school levels. You starved principals. And now it's time for some payback. So any one of y'all in there that done violated, I need you to start looking for a job, because I'm finna expose all y'all, man. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of crooks. And if it ain't you, let it roll off you like water. I ain't got time to disseminate. But if it ain't you, let it roll off you like water. Now, hold on a second. I want to make sure I do this right. HISD has a department called SEL, Social Emotional Learning. That department is ran by Sean Ricks. Some people say he's a great guy. I base people being great guys and gals on the fact when you're in a supervisory position, you do your job at all times. You may be a great guy on a personal level, on a business level, you need to tighten up. Because there's some things that's been going on over there, Mr. Ricks, that just makes my blood boil. And you have to understand that us that pay taxes, we deserve to know the truth. We deserve to know the truth. Now, I want you to pay special attention, everybody in SEL. Because when you say I ain't got no evidence, I'm going to tell you I do. I'm going to put up a document in a few seconds, and the big thing is where did he get the document from? You should be more worried about the fact that I know it's stealing on the document. But you more worried about where I got it from. You ain't worried about the fact that you just stole taxpayers' money. You ain't worried about the fact that I'm finna bust you for stealing taxpayers' money. You worried about the fact of where I got it from. I got it from your mama. Anyone y'all in a supervisory position over there that's trying to figure out where I got this document from, I got it from your mama. Now, it might be your daddy. Did you see my Air Maxes under your mama bed? I got it from your mama. And see, I'm angry because part of the reason that the Texas Education Agency is coming through on a takeover is all the corruption and all the stealing. I keep telling y'all it wasn't just about Wheatley, but I also told you when they brought out the narrative that the corruption and the stealing was still going on. I got it from their mama. Ivana Cobbledick say, where you get it from? From their mama. Look, and on the real, man, I know some of y'all over there just swole up and all that. Man, you better stay in your lane, man. You better stay in your lane, homie. Y'all, a whole bunch of people got jobs that never deserved those jobs. A whole bunch of people in SEL ain't even qualified to do their jobs. But I mean, they not as bad as special ed. Because the lady that runs special ed don't know a goddamn thing. Nothing. The lady that runs special ed for HISD on an average day, she speaks in tongues. And most of the time, if you say something to her, she'll say, "Dawg, which way do they go? You dumb as a bag of rocks." And that's why our kids are suffering. But tonight I come to let you taxpayers know that they've been robbing us. They've been stealing from us in a manner that really wasn't hard to figure out. Hold on a second. Hello. What's up? So there's been some unsolicited stealing going on in SEL. Now, here's the question. Here's the $1 million question. And I know that the superintendent, if he sees these videos or somebody in his cabinet sees these videos, I'm going to ask you a question. Are the people that run SEL, are they qualified? Do they have the necessary education to run that department? Do the people that's in positions that run the departments, the senior managers, do you have the qualifications to even have the job? Or did your partner hook you up? I don't really care how you got the job. But I will say this. There's some stealing going on, and there's been some stealing going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a screen. You ready, Mr. SEL? Because I got the document now. Let's go up in here. Hold on a second. Let's get over here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make this screen a little bit bigger. Let's go down just a bit. Okay. That way you can see this document. Now, what you're looking at is something that looks like a timesheet. And on this timesheet, we'll start over to the left. You'll see the employee's name. You'll see their manager, then their job title, the date, the project name, productivity, total hours worked, and time in and time out. So what we're going to do, we're going to isolate one. We're going to start at the top. Dion McCurry. Her manager was Kimberly Perrott. Her job title was TBS, whatever that may mean. On 8/22/22. Her project name was SEL Liaison and Castle Alignment. Embedding Castle Research Framework into SEL liaison programming. She say she did 3 hours. But the time that she say she was there was from 5:30 to 8:30. 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Let's go to the next one. Dion McCurry again. This was on 8/23, the next day. Same things, 5:30 to 8:30. So now let's go down to the third box. Dion McCurry again. Same things, 5:30 to 8:30. 8:31, Kimberly Perrott, Dion McCurry again. 5:30 to 8:30, 3 hours. And then Kimberly Perrott on 9/1, Castle Fellows, 5:30 to 8:30. I want to stop right there. And I want to say this. Ain't no damn way you was at no district office or no school till no 8:30. Well, first of all, how can you prove that 5-star? Because the time is travel time. So you mean to tell me you was driving for 3 hours? The way that they were stealing was through their travel time. So in those days, you traveled for 3 hours. That's the equivalent of going from Houston to Lake Charles. So we paid you for 5 days, 15 additional hours, while, and this the part you're going to love, they were sitting in their house. Y'all was at home, man. Y'all were at home. Y'all were at home. You wasn't on no road. You wasn't working on no special project. And you know how I know that you were not working on a special project? Because the project was never finished. Whatever the project was, you never finished it. Sean Ricks, you listen. Get your people in order over there, big homie. Get your people in order over there. You were at your house making this money. Making this money. So hold on a second. Let me go back up in here. So now we're going to go to the next manager, which is Deronza Lawrence. And, of course, Skylar Williams, who was at Henry. It was an emergency. Emergency intervention planning and preparation, 1 hour. The very next day, emergency intervention application debrief, part 1, 1 hour. The day after that, the same thing, part 2, 1 hour. Then on 8/30/22, you messed up. Now, I want you to go back up to the first Deronza Lawrence box. As you can see, it says 8/30/22, Henry Middle School emergency, 3:30 to 4:30. Now we're going to come down 1, 2, 3, 4 for Elanda Maurice, for Maurice Elanda, and then 8/30/22, response to a student issue on campus, 3:30 to 4:30. And then 8/31, response to a student issue on campus, 3:30 to 4:30. And then on 9/1, response to a student issue on campus, another hour, 3:30 to 4:30. Deronza Lawrence for Erica Anderson, 3:30 to 4:30. Well, hold on a second, man. Hold on a second, man. So that you guys can not ask me the questions, how you know this, and say, man, this already been verified. Well, I know it's been verified because Why? Deronza Lawrence, she's a senior manager, from what I understand, allegedly. She lost her team this morning. Sean and Kevin, how was that emergency meeting? Did you take her whole team from her? I know the other day she left in tears. Why you crying if you ain't did nothing? But this morning she lost her whole team, and from what I understand, she was transferred to another department. So my thing is this. Why would all that be done if old 5-star was wrong? If I was totally wrong, why are people being moved after I put the information out? Now, I want you to understand that the stealing of time, look at this list. Let's keep going. Look at this list. Look at this list. Look at this list. There's another page. Look at this list. Look down here. I want to specifically look at, we're going to start right here. Do you see the third name on the list that says Rhonda Lampkin? Deronza, is that your best friend? Let's see how she did. 8:30, emergency intervention application. So they dispatch all you people to Henry on 8:30. All you people got dispatched to Henry. So you get an hour there. The next day you get another hour. But see, it got good to you after a while. And then on 8:13, Rise Project, 10:30 to 2:30. Well, I'm confused because how you getting paid overtime when you on the clock? Hold on, man. It don't sound right, man. And then you come back on 8:15, Rise Special Project, 3:30 to 5:30. Then 8:16, Rise Special Project, 3:30 to 5:30. All this is Rhonda Lampkin. All this is the senior manager's best friend, Deronza Lawrence. 8:17, Rise Project, Rise Special Project, 3:30 to 6:30. You feeling me? And it got so good to them, they was going from 3:30 to 6:30 on this page, 3:30 to 6:30 on this page. Then it got the gravy. They had to go get the gravy now. And then they started hitting 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Then 3:30 to 7:30. And all this is being done by your best friend. I am a taxpayer, just as well as other taxpayers that are watching this. So HISD, instead of moving her to another department, why didn't you just let her go? The same reason you ain't let a lot of them go, because y'all already know what they doing. Y'all stole at least 42% of the CARES Act money. Not this particular department, but HISD as a whole. And all this, as I said in the beginning, if you just shown up, all this is travel time. So where you driving to from 3:30 to 7:30? Ain't no way you can go in Houston. Gonna take you 4 hours. Where you going? And who in their right mind would hit the freeway at 3:30 in the afternoon? Y'all were stealing tons of money. Tons of money. So, Mr. Ricks, my question to you is, when are you going to have some ethics about you? See, your reputation will be judged but one day, but your character will be judged for a lifetime. And my mama used to say it just like some of them other old schoolers mamas that's watching. If you lie, you steal. If you lie, you steal. This is why TEA has to come in this place because there's so many different ways that you can get the money out the building. It's so many different ways. So I think that DeRonza Lawrence owes the taxpayers of HISD an explanation as to why this has been going on. Also over in that department, I thought we wasn't doing no cuts. I thought people's jobs were protected. So here's a question. Why are some positions being closed out for no apparent reason? Good people that need jobs, y'all getting rid of the good ones and keeping the bad ones, and then going around telling the bad ones, we took care of you. But positions shouldn't be getting cut anyway. Ain't no budget passed around here. And they say they wasn't passing that budget. So why are y'all cutting these people's positions? It's a lot of lies that have been told. It's a lot of people that are being switched from COVID CARES Act money to the regular payroll now. And you're saving your friends the jobs. You're saving their jobs. And you're throwing good people out that actually could make a difference to help our kids. TEA needs to come through like a thief in the night and clean it all out. That's exactly what they need to do. And I want to go back up and look at something. Let's go back up here. We're going to go back up to this page. And I want you to pay close attention. Let me see if I can highlight this right here. Let me see if I can highlight it. Okay, let's see if it's highlighted. You see that line that I highlighted? 813 RISE project, 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. You forgot there was a Saturday? How you working on a Saturday? You must be real important. You got to be the astronaut in the building to work on a Saturday. You know, if a teacher gets hit in the face and they defend themselves, they lose their jobs. If a teacher uses profanity, they'll lose their jobs. But somebody can steal and they get transferred to another department. You can steal, but you get transferred to another department. Mr. Ricks, your reputation will be judged but one day, and your character shall be judged a lifetime. Those that are in professional standards watching me, I hope you don't think this all I got. I got plenty. But back to what I was saying. I mean, how are you working like that on a Saturday? I'm trying to figure it out. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out how you putting all this work in on a Saturday. Can you explain that to us? Because I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm very, very confused. I'm very, very confused. Now, this is what I'm going to recommend to you. I need you to go back, Mr. Ricks, and I need you to do your homework. If not, I'll do it for you. But then when I do it, I'm going to expose it to the world. And I need you to find every deficiency, especially as it pertains to misappropriation of funds, whether it's through the time clock or anything. Time clock. Mr. Ricks, Did this district not spend almost $3 to $4 million on a new time system where employees would check in a certain way? Why you got them people using Google Docs? Why are these people signing in different than everybody else in the district? Why you using Google Docs for HISD employees to sign in with when we got this time system that our tax money is paid for? Can you explain that? Can you explain that? Whoever's your boss might need to have a conversation with you, because those Google Docs are about to come back to haunt you. So, Mr. Ricks, did you know these people were stealing time? Mr. Ricks, did you know if these people were stealing time? Do you know what these people are doing now? We work too hard for you pirates to think that you're going to keep operating like this. We work too hard. We pay, every time you look up, we're paying more taxes, more taxes, more taxes, more taxes, for people to steal more, steal more, steal more. And my question is, when did you think we were going to get tired? It's no doubt that we were. And I'm going to expose you across the board. The SEL department, honestly, should be disbanded at this point. You really remind me of the rogue police force in California, in LA. You remember them? You remind me of that. Y'all doing y'all own thing in them. And we got to finance it. So once again, can you explain to us as taxpayers? And I'm going to go back. I want you to see all this stuff. Look to your right. Look at those numbers. To your right, you'll see individual numbers of 3, then a line, and you'll see like 530 to 830. Come on, man. Talk to me, man. Come on, man. Where the special rise project? It never materialized. Look at all this. Look at all this. You trying to figure out where I got the document from, huh? You trying to figure out where I got the document? You'd have a better chance at starting to watch the series Dallas from back in the day, trying to figure out who shot JR. You'd have a better chance. Come on, man. How we doing this? Look at this. Look at all this. All this here. And by the way, social emotional learning department. And by the way, when this was initially brought up, the document disappeared, or so you thought. Don't look like it disappeared to me. Look like I got it. Look like I got it. You know what's sad, man? A kid can go to alternative school faster than you people who get caught stealing will ever lose your job. Everybody's held at a higher standard than the administration of Houston Independent School District. These are some, Jamarcus, these are some good paying jobs. To say that somebody would risk their job for an additional $2,000-$3,000. They don't make no BS money, man. They make decent money. They make decent money. They make more than them teachers. Let's put it like that. They make more than the teachers make. But if a teacher does the slightest thing, they're terminated. I'm proving to y'all they stole the money. But all you do to Deronza Lawrence is move her from one department to the next. Must be good to have friends in high places. But guess what? I got some friends in high places too. I want to look at you, and I want to look at you real close. I got far more than this. I got more than enough that could possibly trigger a different type of investigation. Now, my question is, do you think I'm playing chess or checkers? Which one you think I'm playing? Which one you think I'm playing? I'm always playing chess. And I'm going to tell y'all a secret about me. For those that have been wondering, we've been quiet. I've been working on my schoolwork. It's the end of the semester. But when I'm quiet, I'm at my most dangerous. Enough is enough. It's time, Bernard, and I'm going to put Bernard's comment up. Bernard said, it's time to clean HISD across the board. Brandon E. says, you're doing great homework, Brother Monroe. Every bond election is about money grab from the tax, about a money grab from the taxpayers. All masked as funds for the kids. The culture of stealing is so prevalent that they feel it is a right. You people have gotten so accustomed to taking from our children that it's become your normal. And now everybody want to act like TEA's doing us so wrong. Y'all making money hand over foot and stealing money. And my kids on a daily in these schools eating slop. Ain't got enough of nothing. But y'all making grand theft. Y'all making grand theft. And don't have the decency to walk away when you won. Well, I'm going to help a few of y'all walk away. I'm going to see if I can get you locked up in the process of walking away. Because sometimes you got to pay what you owe. And y'all owe our kids a pretty penny. Ain't no way you was driving for no 4 hours around the city of Houston doing no work for HISD at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. Explain that to us. We just some dumb parents and dumb stakeholders. Explain that to us. And you more worried about where I got the document from than doing what's right. And we got a problem with TEA coming in here? Not Gary Monroe. And for y'all in the other departments that's sitting there watching this, don't get too comfortable. I got something on several of y'all, several departments. But I'm going to spoon feed it for you the way I want to spoon feed it to you. I ain't trying to give it all to you in one night. I'm really not. I want you to sweat. And I want you to think about me. I don't want you to walk in the house and do no, I love Lucy. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to walk in and honey, I'm home. I want you to walk into your house. Baby, that Gary Monroe up to it again. I want you to go to church and when they singing the hymns, I love the Lord, he heard my cry. I want you to sing the new one. Gary Monroe is on my ass. You need to be close to Jesus because I'm coming. I want you to think about me when you're sitting down eating Sunday dinner and you see my face in the cornbread because I'm coming. And I think that a lot of y'all that may be new or some of y'all thought that I had lost my swag. No, I've been in school. I've been busy doing other things. Remember, instead of catching feelings, I was catching flights. But I'm the OG to this game. I'm the one that started this. And I ain't never forgot how to do it. Now, with all of this going on, Mr. Superintendent, what you got to say? It's all under your watch. If you ran the day-to-day of the Houston Independent School District, a lot of things would not happen. But your man, Rick Cruz, been running everything. Your real live Mr. Potato Head dog that ain't did nothing but ran through the COVID money, billions of dollars. And you don't have the test scores, nothing to show for it. Oh, by the way, get with my guy a little bit later. Got a school where there was a benchmark exam. You listening, Mr. Superintendent? And somebody took the test for the little female student, and her parents figured it out because they're very, very involved. They took it over the weekend. The administrative code was used to go in and take the test. Talk to your boy. I got a lot. Kid never took the test. And HISD, you're aware of it, and you've been trying to push it under the rug for the last 2 months. But old 5-star got it now. So is this what we're doing? We're going in and taking tests on the weekend for the kids? Because the parents the one figured it out. Because they checked their daughter's grades and they knew their child didn't take a test that weekend. What's sad is this has been going on for decades. But you know what? Y'all learned a valuable lesson. At least I give Ruth Kravitz credit. Even though she might not win this battle with TEA, she's still showing up and she fighting. Where the rest of y'all at? Your man that was disrupting the meeting, Stephen Hester, who rocking with the politicians, where he at? Where the politicians at? Ever since Sheila said she was gonna run for mayor, y'all ain't meeting no more. Y'all ain't trying to stop nothing no more. You couldn't stop it if you wanted to. God ain't gonna let you. Y'all done did too much. But I tell you what, Deronza, if this woman can keep her job, it ain't nothing they should ever tell anybody about anything ever again. You moved her this morning based on what I put out. So you knew what I put out was the truth. But if that had been a lowly math teacher or a low-level history teacher, you'd have thrown them away like the garbage you thought they was. But these people that are stealing money directly from our children, you just move them from department to department. Sickening, if nothing else. I can tell you that. But I tell you what, I'm not going to hang out long, man, because my plate is full. And I got some more homework to do. And I got to get some things done. My class is in next week. I can't play with this, man. I'm too close. Tomorrow night, I will expose more racism to the highest degree in Klein Forest High School out in Klein ISD. I will be attending the next Klein ISD school board meeting. Even though I think Dr. Jenny McGowan is on the right track, I don't do swastikas in the classrooms. What you just say? I don't do swastikas in African American classrooms. classrooms that are ran by African-American teachers. That's what we're doing out in Klein. Oh, it's far more. But we're going to talk about that tomorrow night. And for all y'all out there that's trying to emulate me, do the work. Like I say on my post, no cameras, no fluff. Do the work. Swastikas in the classrooms at Klein Forest High School. Yeah. We're going to talk about it tomorrow night. Until then, it's the Warzone. And I'm the 5-star general. Deronza, find another job. You ain't going to survive.